Got a bus to Grand Junction where I hung out with my buddy Joseph and his wife Nastia for a few days, and then he drove me back down to Telluride, and the goal was to figure out the safest and most fun route to get to Ouray and Lake City and then Gunnison. And so I found a route that I confirmed with a couple of people in town, and they said, you know, if you're prepared, then yeah, that might be okay. So do I go across the ice or up the scree? I just finagled my way up this scree, and it wasn't fun, but this looks like pretty thin, whatever. Well, I might have the biggest wedgie known to mankind. I have tested out my ice axe skills, and I was successful. So what I've done is, or what I did do anyway, was beyond this shelf. I made it up to that patch over there, and then kind of did a little switchy back motion up, and went up that way, got on top of that scree pretty much, and was hoping to find a camp area right up there, because the snow is going to be more difficult, on the other side. And I thought, well, I'll just do it in the morning, but I think I kind of freaked myself out, and I'm retreating, and I don't know what I'm going to do. My only plan is to get back down to 11,000 feet and drink some water. Oh, come on. Yes. Do it. Do it. Oh, God. Okay, so, oh God, fresh shit. A little bit of what just happened. Last night I hiked up to almost 11,000 feet and set up camp. And this morning I woke up really early and managed to get walking by 5:45. Now, I was a little bit optimistic, and I think that you should not be optimistic out here. So I made it up to this little ridge at 11:05 after like 2 hours or something. And my goal was to get up and over this pass right here behind me. And there's another pass I'd have to cross just on the southeast face of Mendoza Peak. And the goal was to get up and over that by 9 a.m. It's doable, and it was doable. And I literally got to almost the very top. I was like literally 20 feet shy vertically of the crest of the first pass, and I was freaking out. And because I was taking so long, and the snow is supposed to be deeper and steeper on the other sides and all this stuff. And I actually thought, well, there's like a little saddle up there, and I thought if I just get it to that saddle, I'll set up camp and I won't move until tomorrow morning again, because the sun was coming out and everything. I freaked myself out like really bad, and I started crying. I just wasn't very confident. And I also was freaking out because I didn't know how to get back down because it was so steep. It's like literally a vertical wall of ice. And my micro spikes were not up to that task. So I made it up, and obviously I made it down. But it just didn't feel like a good situation whatsoever. And I think with all of this, the most important thing is just going slow and learning from mistakes, and also trying to avoid mistakes if at all possible. I did practice self-arrest on my way down, and so I was able to slide down maybe 200 or 300 feet, which was good. At the top, I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm done. But I think now that I'm back down and I feel safe, more or less, I am setting up camp. It's almost noon right now. I'm gonna set up camp. I'm at 11:05 right now. Walk down to Telluride, grab some proper crampons. I'm not gonna set up my tent just yet, but I did stomp down a section of snow here, and I gathered all of these pine debris that looks like from a previous avalanche, and just to add a little bit of cushion, dryness, and warmth for tonight, because last night I got kind of cold. So tomorrow morning the goal is to start at like 3 a.m. actually. I think I can get up this in an hour or two, and then that'll give me I think plenty of time to get past Mendoza and get to Camp Bird and make my descent into Ouray finally, hopefully. But I'm gonna try it again tomorrow. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and it's not a big deal. So yeah. I'm gonna run down to town. I'm 3 miles from town now, and about 2,500 feet, I think. Get some crampons, and yeah, that's the plan. And then hike my ass up, crash, start again tomorrow morning. I sent home you like my shirt? Nobody knows I'm a tourist. Oh god. I went and got some micro spikes, crampons, and the man was very nice there at Jagged Edge Mountaineering, and they're in Telluride, and mailed home the micro spikes. I wish I kind of kept the micro spikes just because they're a little bit more convenient and quicker to put on, especially for like easy little traverses like this. Now I'm gonna strap these suckers on. Gonna try them out, really excited about it. Only got a mile to go. It is 6 o'clock. Got about a mile to go and about 1,000 or 1,200 feet to climb. And yeah.